Did anyone catch the title of that new movie that was announced in this chapter of Naruto? The last Naruto movie. I've been hearing some rumors, and I saw a leak yesterday stating that Naruto is going to be ending very soon. It's confirmed, and this movie is going to be the last thing. But with this chapter coming out, and with the, it being translated, it says the last movie, or the last Naruto movie, it shows you that this series is about to wrap up, because the movie is set to air in December of this year, so most likely that is going to conclude the anime series in general with that movie. Now, before I get into the review, I want to talk about a couple things. Now knowing that Naruto is going to be coming to an end very soon, it's kind of sad, honestly. I'm not going to say that I'm going to lose a piece of my heart, but I will say this. Naruto, when I was growing up, when I was 10 and 9 and all that, after I finished Dragon Ball Z, and I was getting into the anime craze of Inuyasha, Yu Yu Hakusho, and stuff like that, I was watching Naruto. I started Naruto before Bleach, One Piece. I started before Spice and Wolf, a lot of these series. I started Naruto pretty much first right after Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, stuff like that. And so really sitting down and knowing that this series I've been following since like a long time ago, I think like since 2004 or less than that, is finally coming to an end. It's going to be weird. It really is going to be weird knowing that every Wednesday comes around, or every Tuesday, there's no longer a new chapter of Naruto. We can all admit that we can make fun of this series as much as we want. We could say at this moment right now where Naruto currently is at in the manga, it's bad, and it's nothing like how we had in the Pain arc where it was badass. But you cannot say that this doesn't bring back some form of fond memories. Yes, it's some form of nostalgia, fine. But you gotta think about this. I mean, Naruto, in general, started a lot of fans of anime from this generation, honestly. I started with Dragon Ball Z, yes, but I mean, a lot of fans of anime probably started with Naruto, and so I wonder how everybody feels knowing that this series will be coming to an end. That's just one thing I want to talk about. So anyways, getting off that, let's talk about this chapter. This chapter, for the most part, has to be by far the fucking best chapter I have seen since Kaguya has been introduced. Honestly, it is by far one of the best chapters. Obito technically dies at the end of this chapter. He gets impaled by the bone spear that Kaguya shot at him, and you see that he's dying. He says, "Do not follow me, Kakashi. Do not come with me. I want to go and meet Rin by myself." That was a really emotional scene. I have to admit, I may not like Obito as a character. I may hate him. I'm being honest, I still hate him. But I like the way he died like that. That if he does die, if Kishimoto goes through with this and Obito does die, I will be satisfied. I mean, at the very least, he fucking died, and technically, it's a good death, I guess. I mean, it's a good way to kill off his character. But if I see Naruto do that, okay, or rubs his gut where the hole is, and he's fine, yeah, you know how I feel about that if that happens, but I'm not going to say that now, because this chapter overall was a good chapter. The quality of the art actually looked fucking good. It was really good art, better than some of the other panels I've seen from these last couple chapters. And the progression of the plot was fast. It was good. I mean, you had Sakura, Obito, and Sasuke leave the other dimension. They made it in the snow world or ice world where Naruto is. You see Kaguya activate her final phase when she has limited chakra, this gravity world, and you see her being bogged down by gravity, and you see everybody else. And you see Obito and Kakashi trying to jump in front of Sasuke and Naruto and take the bone spears that's about to stab them. And then you see Rin pop up, that's the most confusing part about this entire chapter, okay? Now, most likely there's going to be a lot of people that's going to interpret that entire scene a lot better than me, but I'm reading this off of Manga Panda, so Manga Panda technically doesn't have the best translation, so what I read most likely could be incorrect, but supposedly it seems like Rin really appeared in spirit and forced Kakashi and Obito in front of Sasuke and Naruto, like helped them. That's exactly what it seems in that moment. I don't know if it really was Rin or not, or it was their imagination thinking back on Rin, but whatever it was, that was a really good scene. I like how, Kishimoto handled that. It was a really good scene. And so, I have to say, I am honestly satisfied with this chapter. It's nothing groundbreaking, it's nothing phenomenal, it isn't. But when it comes to terms of recent chapters we've had in these past couple months, this has to be by far one of the best chapters. It is. Because it goes back to those feels, it does. But, I mean, It depends on everybody's standpoints. Yes, I still see some problems with this chapter. The Ren thing is kind of like, what the fuck? And then you have the entire, Sage Orbs, the Sage 6 Pass Orbs floating behind Naruto, how he switched them off to another clone. But I'm gonna look past that this week. This week, I feel like it's good. It was a good chapter. It did a lot of good, more than it did in bad, so I can look past the bad. So, everybody, tell me your thoughts about this chapter, honestly, and how do you feel about Naruto series coming to an end very soon? Please let me know that. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.